The room buzzed with skepticism. A hush fell as all eyes turned to her. She smirked from across the floor, confident, almost mocking, as if the outcome was already written. "Let the girl try," he said, his tone dripping with doubt. The murmurs of onlookers followed, some curious, some amused. But she didn't flinch. She only tightened her grip, inhaled deeply, and stepped into the spotlight. "Before I tell you what happened next, tell me in the comments where you rewatching from. I love knowing who's listening." Her name was Lieutenant Mia Torres, and every inch of her carried the quiet confidence born from relentless preparation. For months, she had trained in secrecy, honing her skills, pushing her body and mind to the edge, driven by a promise she had made to herself that when the moment came, she would not just participate, she would dominate. The gym smelled of sweat, polished floors reflecting sunlight that streamed through tall windows. Dust motes shimmered in the beams, suspended midair, like tiny spectators to the drama about to unfold. Her pulse raced, not with fear, but anticipation. Each heartbeat was a countdown, each inhale a drumbeat of focus. She glanced at him, the smirk now fixed, waiting for the inevitable failure. He thought he knew her limits. He was wrong. Mia bent slightly, her hands steady, eyes sharp. The crowd shifted uneasily, sensing the tension, the electricity that crackled between challenge and possibility. Every muscle, every thought, every breath was orchestrated for the precise moment. This wasn't just a test of strength, it was a reckoning of determination, preparation, and resolve. He taunted quietly under his breath, a mix of amusement and disbelief, expecting her to falter. But she moved with fluid precision, like water breaking over stone. Seconds stretched into eternity as she executed every motion flawlessly, her focus absolute. Around her, murmurs rose and fell, whispers of disbelief threading through the crowd. The first record was in her grasp, but she didn't settle for it. Her training demanded perfection. She pressed forward, muscles burning, lungs straining, mind clear. The gym seemed to hold its breath, every onlooker leaning closer, drawn into the tension of a moment that felt both impossible and inevitable. He watched, his smirk faltering. Confidence cracked. Each movement she made was a statement. Skill, preparation, and courage could overturn assumptions. The record shattered, a precise motion, executed flawlessly, leaving him and the room stunned. A ripple of awe swept through the observers, some clapping, some simply gasping in disbelief. The impossible had been done. Mia stepped back, chest heaving, sweat glistening, eyes calm yet alight with quiet triumph. She thought she'd never need to prove herself like this, but she was wrong. Today wasn't just about the record, it was about respect, perseverance, and the reminder that preparation always eclipses doubt. He stepped forward, hesitant, caught between embarrassment and admiration. The lesson was clear. Never underestimate the quiet ones, the ones who train in silence, the ones who let action, not words, define them. Around them, the room erupted not in mockery, but in genuine applause, a chorus of recognition for her skill, determination, and courage. Later alone, Mia reflected on the morning. The record was broken, yes, but more importantly, she had honored her dedication, her discipline, and the countless hours of preparation that had brought her here. Strength, after all, was not just physical, it was mental, moral, and unyielding. Because courage isn't loud, it doesn't boast, it waits. And when the moment comes, it speaks with undeniable force. And in the echo of that gym, among whispers, awe, and applause, one truth remained. Determination can silence doubt, break barriers, and redefine expectations. If this story inspired you, share in the comments where you're watching from and which moment left you in awe. Subscribe to Whispered Words for more cinematic mission stories, extraordinary feats, and the human triumphs that defy expectation.